Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Good evening, viewers. I am Bridget James. You're welcome to News at 9 p.m. on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. We're on Facebook at Sun TV. We're live on YouTube at Sun TV Live. And here are the major headlines. Nigeria marks 65th independence anniversary with special Thanksgiving service. Nigeria launches sustainable tourism transformation agenda on World Tourism Day. Vice President Shettima urges African Union to prioritize diplomacy over military intervention. International news. Sudanese Right Alliance filed case at ICC against Port Sudan officials. Business news. SCE warns Nigerians on AI-driven investment scam. Entertainment news. Actor Lateef Adedimeji urges aspiring creatives to prioritize value over fame. Sport news. Trump threatens to strip U.S. cities of 2026 World Cup matches over safety concern. And now the news in full. As part of Nigeria's 65th independence anniversary, the federal government held a special Thanksgiving service on Sunday, September 28, 2025. At the National Ecumenical Center in Abuja. The event gathered top officials, including Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, Finance Minister Wale Edum, former Plateau Governor Simon Lalang, and Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa, along with service chiefs and their spouses, tagged Nigeria at 65, all hands on deck for a greater nation. The service offered prayer and gratitude for the nation. The celebration also includes a national discourse in Lagos on October 2nd, attended by former head of state. Similarly, during the 5th World Tourism Day, Nigerian's Minister of Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, Hannatu Musa Musawa, launched the Nigerian Sustainable Tourism Transformation Agenda, emphasizing tourism as a drive of inclusive growth and national renewal. The four-pillar framework focuses on policy and infrastructure, community-based tourism, conversation and digital innovation, also marketing and branding. The initiative includes scholarships for students, heritage digitalization, smart park technologies, and youth empowerment. Speaking at the event in Abuja, Musawa urged collaborations to ensure tourism creates jobs, preserve heritage, and promote sustainability, aligning with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for economic transformation and global recognition. In a related vein, Nigerian Vice President Kashim Shettima has urged the African Union to prioritize diplomacy over military intervention to resolve conflicts across Africa. Speaking at the AU Peace and Security Council during the 18th United Nations General Assembly in New York, he stressed that peace support operations, though important, are costly and often insufficient without addressing the root causes of crisis. Vice President Shettima also highlighted the role of education as a high-return investment that mitigates instability, extreme poverty, and youth unemployment, citing Nigeria's partnership with the Global Partnership for Education to expand access, improve teachers' training, and promote girls' education in marginalized regions. Similarly, emphasizing subnational developments, Niger State Governor Umaru Bago showcased the state's 30 years development plans at the United Nations General Assembly in New York by hosting the inaugural Niger Day. The plan focuses on improving livelihoods, building a sustainable economy, modernizing urban and rural areas, and promoting good governance. Bago signed 3 MOUs covering agricultural mechanization with Salim 247, youth empowerment through Junior Achievement Nigeria, and also healthcare and expansion via Ed Omed Inc. 247 and virtual primary care centers. The initiative aimed to attract investments, empower youth, boost education, and enhance primary healthcare, positioning Niger State as a model for sustainable subnational development in Africa. In Adamawa State, Hamza Alhaji Bello has been elected as the new chairman of the People's Democratic Party, following the peaceful and well-attended state congress over the weekend. Bello received overwhelming support from more than 2,000 delegates representing all 21 local government areas, solidifying his leadership ahead of upcoming political activities. The Congress, held under tight security, was praised for its transparency, orderliness, and fairness. Barrister Dave Loheba, chairman of the State Congress Committee, commended the delegates and aspirants for their discipline, emphasizing the PDP's commitment to internal democracy. Bello is set to lead party reforms and preparations for future elections in Adamawa. Likewise, the PDP in Kwara State has successfully conducted a peaceful state congress in Ilorin, electing new officials to manage party affairs. Honorable Adamu Bawa Isa emerged as chairman, securing 1,498 of the 1,572 accredited delegates. Other elected leaders include Mrs. Wasilat Machanti, Deputy Chairman, Malam Abdullahi Abdurrahman, Secretary, Reverend Colinius Feweni, Treasurer, Honorable Umar Sheru, Financial Secretary, Olusegun Olushola, Publicity Secretary, Barrister Musurat Omotosho, Legal Advisor, and Musa Bashir, Auditor. The PDP National Headquarters praised the exercise as a model for electoral conduct. Former Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki lauded members for fairness, maturity, and upholding internal democracy. Meanwhile, grassroots stakeholders of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Jigawa State have staged a peaceful protest against the party's National Financial Secretary, Bashir Gumel, accusing him of disloyalty and promoting division. Led by Association of Local Government Vice Chairmen alongside local government speakers and supervisory councillors, the group passed a vote of no confidence on Gumel and called for disciplinary action by the APC national leadership. Speaking in Dusai, protesters expressed full support for Governor Umar Namadi, lauding his people's focused leadership, infrastructural and social welfare initiative, and pledged to mobilize strong grassroots backing for Namadi and President Bola Tinubu ahead of the 2027 election. In Osun State, APC chieftain Olatubosum Oyintiloye expressed confidence that the party will reclaim power in the 2026 governorship election. He assured that Chief BC Akande, Minister Adeboye Oyetola, and party chairman Tajuddin Lawal will guide the candidates' selection to ensure unity and victory, while multiple aspirants, including Bala Oyebamiji and Senator Babajide Owori, seeks the ticket. Oyintiloye stressed that only one will emerge and urged members to support the nominee. The APC State Working Committee has issued directives to maintain discipline and cohesion. Aspirants like Oyebamiji promise to tackle infrastructural deficits and enhance grassroots development if elected. Furthermore, APC National Chairman Professor Nentawe Yelwada visited formal communications minister Professor Ali Pantami at the Abuja residence. According to Pantami's statement and video on his official X handle, the visit was cordial, with the two reminiscing about their university days when Yelmada pursued his master's degree. They discussed education, the economy, governance, and personal matters, including an upcoming mother's burial. Patami expressed appreciation for the visit, highlighting their shared history and friendship. The interaction underscores ongoing engagement between APC leadership and formal government officials, reflecting mutual respect and dialogue on national and personal matters. Similarly, former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi clarified his congratulatory message to the newly crowned Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Ladoja. Following social media backlash, Obi had addressed the monarch as "my dear elder brother," which critics saw as disrespectful to Yoruba cultural protocol. Responding via his official X handle, Obi explained that his words were intended as a mark of goodwill and respect, not to undermine the throne. He noted that he frequently uses the phrase for individuals he holds in high esteem, citing similar references to the Obi of Onitsha. His message aimed to honor, not slight, the Olubadan. In Ogun State, former governor and current Senator Benga Daniel has proposed the establishment of 4 additional campuses for Tai Solarin University of Education to address land constraints at its main Ijagun campuses. Daniel suggested campuses at Ijebu Ode, Okelubum, Odogbolu, and Oni Waterside to enhance development, skill acquisition, AI innovation, and health sciences. Speaking during a mid-term assessment tour, he urged Ogun State government's cooperation for federal projects, including road rehabilitation, stressing synergy over politics. Daniel also pressed President Tinubu's development agenda and called for community support to boost economic growth and federal intervention in Ogun East Senatorial District. Similarly, the Ekiti State government has awarded contracts for the renovation of over 250 schools infrastructures, including thousands of furniture projects under the 2024 Universal Basic Education Commission Suburb Intervention. The chairman of the state suburb, Femi Akinwumi, assured that work will commence soon, addressing concern raised by a viral video showing a flooded classroom at St. Wesley Primary School. Omo Ekiti, pupils and teachers had been relocated while the affected building was listed for renovation. The government stressed that proactive measures, including the use of high-gauge aluminum roofing sheets, have reduced rainstorm damage to schools over the past 4 years. The NDLEA has arrested multiple suspected drug traffickers supplying terrorist and criminal network across Nigeria. In Borno, Baba Kaka Ibrahim was caught with 380 tramadol and Exol 5 pills hidden in a Mercedes-Benz engine. In Yobe, Halima Adamu and Habiba Muhammad were seized with 1.4 kilogram of synthetic cannabis. Additional arrests occurred in Kano, Bayelsa, and Ekiti, involving large quantities of tramadol, strong cannabis, and Diana AAA cartridges. NDLEA Chairman Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa praised the operation, emphasizing the agency's commitment to safeguarding public health, disrupting criminal networks, and strengthening national security through continuous intelligence-led enforcement. Nigeria police have arrested business fugitive Sunday Kotin in Ogun State and handed him over to authorities in Cotonou. Kotin, wanted for armed banditry, firearms smuggling, cattle rustling, and drug trafficking, fled to Nigeria after 7 syndicate members faced trial in Benin. Operatives of Interpol Nigeria, acting on intelligence from Interpol Benin, apprehended him in Idi Iroko, a Pokia local government area. Police interrogated Kotin before his extradition. Inspector General Kayode Egbetokun praised the operation, emphasizing Nigerians' commitment to law enforcement cooperation and stating the countries will not serve as a haven for fugitive or transnational criminals. Meanwhile, the Zamfara state government has confirmed 10 deaths and multiple injuries after a mining pit collapsed in Kadauri village, Maru local government area. Many miners remain trapped as rescue efforts continue. Senior Special Assistant to Governor on Broadcast Media, Jafaru Mustafa Kaura, linked the tragedy to illegal mining and negligence, warning that heavy rainfall increases the risk of further collapses. Banditry is reportedly rising alongside the influx of miners from within and outside Nigeria. The state government, through the Ministry of Environment, has extended condolences to the affected families, underscoring the need for urgent action to curb unsafe mining practices. Additionally, Nigerians may face a nationwide blackout from Monday as thermal power plants prepares to shut down following directives from the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria. Joy Ogaji, Executive Secretary of the Association of Power Generating Companies, said gas suppliers instructed thermal stations to halt operations in line with the union strike. Hydroelectric plants alone cannot sustain the national grid. She warned. PNG announced the strike to protest the dismissal of over 800 Dangote Petroleum Refinery workers, directing all members across oil and gas installations to down tools. Experts warned the shutdown could trigger widespread outage and risk a nationwide system collapse. In a related development, the crisis of a Dangote Petroleum Refinery depends on Sunday as the Forum of Concerned Nigerian Consumers urged the federal government and the DSS to intervene in what is described as Pengason's desperate attempt to undermine the $20 billion facility. At a press briefing in Abuja, Forum President Olabisi Taiwo condemned the union for threatening to picket the refinery over alleged mass sacking, warning the action could trigger fuel scarcity and economic instability. The forum faulted the union for defying a court order restraining industrial action and called on government ministries to act urgently to prevent disruption of operations at Africa's largest single-train refinery. In commemoration of World Rabies Day, Dr. Bala Muhammad, CEO of Livestock Management Services, urged that at least 70% of Nigeria's dog population be vaccinated to halt rabies transmission. He emphasized that most human rabies cases stem from hunting and free-roaming dogs, this disproportionately affecting children under 15. Muhammad called for governments, NGOs, and community-led initiatives for free mass vaccination, mobile clinics, and public education, alongside responsible pet ownership and access to post-exposure. Globally, rabies causes about 59,000 deaths annually, with Africa accounting for 21,000. The 2025 World Rabies Day theme is Act Now, You, Me, Community. Similarly, a coalition of Nigerian civil society organizations has condemned the United Nations plan to dismantle UNAIDS by the end of 2026, warning it could reverse decades of progress in the fight against HIV and AIDS. The statement issued Sunday was signed by multiple advocacy and community groups, including networks representing people living with HIV and key populations. The coalition described the proposal, part of the UNAIDS reform initiative, as ill-timed and dangerous, emphasizing that UNAIDS remain critical for guiding inclusive, sustainable HIV responses and protecting vulnerable populations. It calls on UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and member states to reject the plan and strengthen UNAIDS' mandate. The Director General of the NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has urged 2025 Batch B Stream 2 Corps members to promote national unity, integration, and socio-economic development during and beyond their service year. In a virtual address, he emphasized discipline, security, and the transformative value of the orientation course, highlighting teamwork, resilience, and leadership. Nafiu also encouraged Corps members to fully engage with the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development program to become innovators and job creators. He advised prudent social media use, building strong relationships, and upholding NYSC values, pledging the scheme's guidance and support throughout their service. The Nigerian Army has honored the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Altairu, by naming a golf range at TYB Golf Course after him. The dedication ceremony, attended by top military officials and members of the General Ibrahim Altairu Foundation, aimed to preserve his legacy as a visionary leader and distinguished officers. Major General Adeto Kumbo Fayemiwo praised Altairu's service, while former COAS Farouk Yahya highlighted his reform and professional ethos. The gesture complements other initiatives commemorating Atairo, who died in a 2021 plane crash, including a posthumous PhD in military science awarded by the Nigerian Defense Academy. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has nominated Abdul Karim Maude, a son designate, and Dr. Aliyu Isa Aliyu, Associate Professor and Statistician General, to the State House of Assembly for confirmation as Commissioner. Yusuf also appointed Salisu Tahir as Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Justice. The governor highlighted his commitment to professionalism, competence, and integrity while bringing youthful energy into the cabinet. The appointment follows the resignation of the Commissioner for Transportation amid a bail controversy. Yusuf reaffirms Kano State focus on transparency, accountability, and prudent financial management, even as the administration faces ongoing EFCC and ICPC investigation over alleged financial irregularities involving senior officials. Former Accountant General of the Federation, Dr. Oluwatoyin Madin, has urged increased participation of women in Nigerian politics, lamenting their underrepresentation despite constitution over 62% of the population. Speaking at the Ogun East Conference of Women in Shugama, Madam praised Nigerian women as resilient, resourceful, and capable leaders. She highlighted that less than 35% of women are politically active, below the UN recommended affirmative action, celebrating trailblazers like Ambassador Falisat Ogunkoye and reflecting on her own historic tenure as the country's first female accountant general. Madin called for more women to step into political and leadership roles to foster societal transformation and national development. It's now time for a brief commercial break. Stay tuned because the most captivating stories are just moments away and you won't want to miss a single update. Please don't go away.
The Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Taraba State, is inviting all the head teachers and principals of public primary and secondary schools to a day meeting with His Excellency Dr. Agbuke First, Governor of Taraba State. Date, Tuesday 30th September 2025. Venue, T. White and Juma Banquet Hall, Government House, Jalingo, Taraba State. Time, 9 a.m. prompt. You are kindly advised to attend unfailingly, please. Announcer, Dr. Augustina Godwin, Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Education.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at
Fellow Tarabians, my name is Professor Jerome Nyame, the People's Professor. I want to call on all 168 wards that continuous voters registration is currently going on. I urge you to get your PVC today, your voice, and your ticket to participate in shaping our dear states. Get your PVC now, keep it safe, and exercise your rights. Let's make our voice heard. Thank you. I remain the People's Professor, Professor Jerome Nyami.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing SuperCab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the SuperCab app today. SuperCab, your ride, your way.
Welcome back. We're glad you're still here with us. Coming up next, international news. The Sudanese Alliance for Right has filed a case at the International Criminal Court against 4 senior Port Sudan Authority officials over alleged human rights abuses and war crimes. Targets include Army Chief and Sovereign Council Head Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, Lieutenant General Yasir Al-Ta, General Shams al-Din al-Kabashi, and Air Force Commander El-Tahir Mohammed El-Awad El-Amin, and backed by international lawyers. The group turned to the ICC after African Union and IGAD mediation failed. The filing highlights humanitarian impact in conflict zones and urges independent investigation, underscoring civil society demands for accountability where domestic remedies are insufficient. On business news, the Securities and Exchange Commission has issued a warning to Nigerians about a surge in AI-driven investment scam, promising guaranteed profit and fake celebrity endorsements. Fraudsters are using deepfake videos and AI-generated content to mislead investors on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. The SEC is adopting advanced surveillance system and collaborating with the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Units to dictate and prevent fraud. Investors are urged to verify registration of platforms, avoid schemes promising unrealistic returns, and report suspicious activities as influencers promoting illegal schemes face sanction or persecution. On entertainment news, actor and filmmaker Lateef Adedimeji has urged aspiring creatives to prioritize value and purpose over fame, describing public recognition as fleeting and superficial. Speaking at a recent conference, he stressed that true identity is defined by one's character and dedication to craft. Fame is fake. It can come and go. When you are alone, you are you. Ademiji asked, warning that chasing popularity without honing skills leads to unfulfillment. He encouraged artists to focus on personal development and mastery of their arts, emphasizing that lasting impact and self-worth are rooted in integrity and purposeful living, not public acclaim. Sport news. U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to strip select American cities of 2026 World Cup matches over safety concern, placing FIFA under intense political scrutiny. The unprecedented warning raises questions about the governing body's independence, the stability of tournament planning, and potential disruption to logistics, sponsorship, and broadcasting. 11 cities, including Los Angeles, Seattle, and San Francisco, are already confirmed hosts, investing heavily in stadium upgrades and security. Experts urge Trump's remark may be politically motivated, as federal resources and historical precedents ensure safety. FIFA now faces a delicate balancing act, upholding global football integrity while navigating U.S. political pressures. And that's a wrap for tonight's news. But before we go, here are the major headlines. In national headlines, Nigeria celebrated its 65th independence anniversary with a special Thanksgiving service, while the Sustainable Tourism Transformation Agenda was launched on World Tourism Day to derive inclusive growth and national renewal. Vice President Kashim Shettima also called on the African Union to prioritize diplomacy over military intervention in resolving conflicts across the continent. On the international front, the Sudanese Rights Alliance has filed a case at the International Criminal Court against senior Port Sudan officials over alleged human rights abuses. In business news, the Securities and Exchange Commission has warned Nigerians about a rise in AI-driven investment scam exploiting social media platforms. Entertainment actor Lateef Ademije encouraged aspiring creatives to focus on values and purpose over fleeting fame, emphasizing the importance of character and dedication to craft. And in sports, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to strip certain American cities of hosting 2026 World Cup matches over safety concerns, raising questions about planning and logistics for the tournament. That's where we leave it tonight. I am Bridget James. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
The Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Taraba State, is inviting all the head teachers and principals of public primary and secondary schools to a day meeting with His Excellency Dr. Agbeke First, Governor of Taraba State. Date: Tuesday, 30th September 2025. Venue: T. White and Juma Banquet Hall, Government House, Jalingo, Taraba State. Time: 9 a.m. prompt. You are kindly advised to attend unfailingly, please.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.